What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Brooklyn, and welcome back to my channel.
Hey, girls can't take it. Yeah, she take it. Never run it, take it. Body right, fitness, more than a mistress.
Okay, and by the title of this video, you guys should know that I'm telling the story of the time I got burnt on my left arm. It's my right, yeah. Okay. So the day started it started off as a good day. I woke up, ready to go to school because the team I was on was really fun. Like it was fun because I made new friends, and then I had new friends, and then plus our class, we just had that bond like that, right? So, I walk in, and so I had a homeroom teacher, and we usually would go to him first, but we only have two teachers, so we switch back and forth. But that day, we didn't go to our homeroom teacher first. I think we went to our other teacher, I believe. And so, I walked in, hey, my little class squad, what's up? Hey, guys, so what you guys doing? Whatever, all that. But one of my best friends and my friend, I noticed that they were kind of getting close, and I didn't like that. I got jealous and stuff. And that day, they were really being petty. They was being so petty. It was ridiculous. What is y'all being petty for? Over here taking pictures, because there was this thing called no, it wasn't webcam. It was something cam, but they blocked it now. But that's what we always do. We used to take pictures in class. So they was taking pictures, doing that little photo collages and stuff. And I was just like, okay, all right. So, I was mad at them up until lunch.
Lunch, we have our place where we sit, and that's where, that's only established for us. But it's not like one of those movies where, you can't sit with us. No, it's not like that. It's just where we used to sit every day.
And they're asking me, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Okay, because y'all are doing this purposely so that you can get my attention, and it's working, and I just didn't like that, period. I just didn't like it. So it comes to about in the middle of lunch. So my friend, I'm not gonna say her name, and by the way, whatever, I'm not gonna say her name. My friend, she had ramen noodles and we had microwaves at Flat Rock. This one we still had them. Now we don't have them. And she had ramen noodles, and she went to go warm them up. Her noodles were kind of I guess they were still kind of raw, and the microwave didn't heat up as fast as it did, and she was trying to hurry up so she could eat her lunch before lunch was over. So she was like, okay, these are raw, whatever. They were telling her they're raw and stuff. So she went back to the microwave, and she warmed them up for 10 minutes. So imagine you've already warmed it up, and then you warm it up again, which makes really, really hot water. That's hot water, right? So, I'm sitting down, and I'm still mad at my best friend, one of my best friends. And I'm just like this, and they always try to take my food all the time. I would never go to lunch without food being taken from my lunchbox, just like that. So, my friend and her boy best friend were trying to grab my lunchbox, right? And I just wasn't having it. I was like, give it back. So we were just going back for the lunchbox. So my friend that has the ramen noodles, her noodles just got finished. And so, she's walking back, and as we're tugging the lunchbox, I finally pull it, and they let go. So, if you're pulling on something hard and then somebody lets go, you're gonna have gonna go back like that. So I went back and I hit her. Like, I hit my friend with the ramen noodles. I hit her, which caused the ramen noodle water to spill on my arm. Just bad. So I feel it like, so at first it's like, whoa, 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 it's hot. So it spills and I scream to where the whole cafeteria is silent and everybody's attention is on me. Like, do you not know how embarrassing that is? Like, oh my God. So I was like, so then I started crying. I was like, oh my God. So, you know, I'm shook. Like I know what happened, but it's like, whoa, what's happening? What's happening? The back part of the kitchen of where like the ladies cook and stuff, the lunch ladies cook. So I'm in there screaming, crying, like my legs are shaking. Like everything on my body is shaking. And this lady, she was like, let Miss Betty put some cold water. And I was like, no, because when I get hurt, I don't like if it's like a scab, I don't want alcohol sprayed on it. I don't want water sprayed on it. It can hurt. I just don't want it to hurt even worse. So I'm like, no. She's like, cold water is not gonna hurt it. So I'm like, I'm still shaking and I'm still crying. So they called the nurse. You know, Officer Campbell's coming in there. My teacher's coming in there, and everybody's trying to look to see what's happening behind the scenes of it. And you know, just crying, shaking, all that. So then, you know, the nurse comes in, and she comes in like, okay, it's okay, we're gonna get you this. So they call for a wheelchair. Literally, because I was shook and I was shaking so much, they thought I was gonna end up passing out, which I did feel like a little lightheaded because, you know, I just felt like that. So they put me in a wheelchair and they rolled me out. Everybody's still staring at me. Like, it's just, people are coming to lunch and they're looking at my arm and me crying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? So, you know, I go to the nurse. I go with her, you know, and she's like putting stuff on it to make it like feel better. And she puts this little Band-Aid on it and stuff. And you know, my friends, they're crying. You know, one of my best friends, the girl I'm talking about, she was crying. My friend was crying. And they were just like sad, you know, because you don't want to see somebody go through that. It's just, you wouldn't wish that on anybody. And, you know, my other friend, the one that spilled the noodles on me, I don't know. They said she was laughing or something, but I don't think she meant it. And no, she did not do it on purpose. I still love her. This is still my friend to this day. Yeah, okay, that happened. Next.
But yeah, you know, I'm in the nurse. She did all that stuff. Then she called my mom. She's like, "Hi, Miss Clopton. I'm calling to say there was an emergency with your daughter. She's been burnt on the arm."
My mom, like, she said she was on the phone with one of her friends, and like she dropped the phone. Like, she just dropped it, and she was like, her friend was like, "Go, Treese, you need to go, like, now." So she got in the car, she rushed there, and she sees me, and she just like, I just see her eyes, like, they're just welling up because, like, she would not, me, and this was my 6th grade year, like, you would think nothing would happen to me. And so she's telling her all the information and stuff like that. So I'm going I'm still in there. And as I'm waiting for my mom to come, sorry, I skipped a part, guys. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at these story times. I'll get better. But I'm waiting on my mom, and my teacher, she comes in and checks on me. She's like, "I just had to come in and check on my baby because I just wanted to see she was okay." And I was like, "I'm okay. I'm still shaking though." And so she was like, "Who do you want to bring your stuff?" Like my book bag and my lunchbox and all that stuff. And then, but I didn't even have to say it. Like, I didn't even have to tell her who I wanted because she already knew because, you know, we was in the class together. So the best friend that I was mad at, she came to drop out my stuff. And I just see her crying, and I'm telling her it's okay, I'm okay, I'll be okay, I'll see her soon and stuff. And she just gives me a hug, and she wanted to stay up there, but you know, she couldn't because she got to go learn, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom comes, you know, and she's taking me home because I can't stay there, especially if my arm is like that. So they're like, do we need to roll you out in the wheelchair so you can get in the car? And I was like, no, because I don't want, you know, all that, whatever. So that day on, later that day, you know, she's calling the doctor saying, you know, my daughter needs to come in and get that. So when I'm going to the doctor, I am scared. Like, I'm scared. I thought I was going to have to get surgery. Like, I didn't know, because they didn't know what degree burn it was. So I was scared I was going to have to get surgery. It was just going to hurt and stuff. But when I went to the doctor, they actually, like, they put this little cream on it and this Band-Aid on it. It felt so good. Like, it felt so much better. It's a wrap. And I was happy because thank God I didn't have to get no surgery. But they told me it was like 2nd degree burn. And that's a bad burn. Didn't even know about burns before this. Like, so if you have like a scrape or like a burn or something and you're trying to like move your arm stuff, it's gonna hurt. So I decided that I would just get a sling because my arm would hurt if I did anything. So that caused even more attention on me. But I was like, you know what? Sorry. I was like, you know what? Just forget it and stuff. So I get home, and after they get out of school, I get home like earlier than them, and then they got out of school, so they called me and was like, Brooklyn, are you okay? They was crying. They was telling me everything, how everybody was reacting and stuff. And I had so many people text me. Like, it was like, whoa, like I didn't know that everybody would know this. And I sent my friends a picture of how the burn looked because they wanted to see it. And somebody reposted on their Snapchat talking about, this is not funny. So apparently some people were laughing. And that was like kind of embarrassing for me because like, it's like, I don't want to be the main topic of that week. Like the girl that got burnt. I don't want to be known as that person. And that week but this is the Thursday before we got on Christmas break. So like, it wasn't really like anything after that, but people still knew. But you know, I still was kind of the topic that Friday. Yeah, but my number one best friend, she came to check on me, and so did my old lady. She knows what I'm talking about. She came to check on me. Her and her little sister, they stayed with me for a while. And yeah, I was just really shocked of how everybody, like, they really cared and stuff. Because, you know.
But you never know that you can experience that. Or you never know that can happen until it actually does.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still friends with her. Like, I'm still friends with everybody that I named in that story. And I'm not mad at her. I know some of y'all would have slapped her. But y'all have to, like, remember, this was an accident. It wasn't purposely. It was nothing like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened. I'll show you guys, like, the little scar. Hold on. Where is it? I don't know if you can see that. It's like, it's cleared up, but, how do I show you guys this? You guys see this little black, that's from where it happened. And actually, I never knew this, but I lost some feeling. I can still feel, I lost some feeling in it though, and it's like kind of sensitive, like it feels weird when I touch it, something like that. And now on, if anything spills on me, I have a quick reaction of like I shake, because I would never want that to happen to me ever again. But yeah, I hope this story wasn't too boring for you guys. I'm sorry if it was, because I don't know to tell stories without saying whatchamacallit, all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go follow me on all my social media. It's in my intro, by the way. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Love you guys.